Build creative confidence. Beat the inspiration addiction. Join the Writer's Gym.
One of the reasons I think it is so powerful to beat the inspiration addiction is that if we believe inspiration, breathing in ideas, is where the power is, it doesn't just mean that we think a blank page is something we can't do much about because we don't have an idea. It also means that when thoughts come to us, we don't take the time to interview them before going, that must be the truth because the feeling or the thought is so powerful. I was thinking about this today because I was at one of my most favourite, most beautiful areas of London, which is by the river in Richmond. I've always absolutely loved it there. A load of my stories are set there. It just speaks to me. It starts talking to me when I'm there. That's what it feels like. And I was with a friend and we both talked about how at different times in our lives, we'd had some quite strong emotions, both positive and negative, around that place. And the writing exercise that has caused me to do today, I'd love to invite you to do too. I'd like you to think about a setting that speaks to you, like the Richmond Riverside speaks to me. And I'd like you to imagine or remember, or mix the colours, which is what we're always doing really, whether we know it or not. Mix the colours of imagination and memory, and have the same character feel different in the same place. It may be because something has changed. It may be because they were previously there with somebody who isn't there anymore, or previously they were there alone and now they're with someone else, or maybe life has shifted in a different way. But how can the same setting communicate a completely different reality? What's wonderful about setting is it is kind of infinite. As I walked along that one stretch, there were so many little scenes playing out. And my interpretation of each of those conversations is going to be, quote marks, wrong, in that I'm bringing my associations to the characters I see. If somebody looks confident to me, or somebody looks like they're really close friends with somebody that they're talking to, what I can do now is I can notice what my beliefs are about those and I can subvert them. And every single conversation therefore gives me at least 2 scenes. So maybe if that speaks to you, play with your setting that way too. Look around as you're walking there. What is it you think is going on? And write yourself that scene if you want to. And or, what if I'm wrong? What if that conversation that looks so friendly is actually a massive power game and isn't friendly at all? Or what if what they're saying isn't what they're thinking? What if they're being really polite about something and there's a bigger issue hanging over them? It's absolutely infinite. And I think setting as a character exercise like that is so beautiful because it then allows you to go bigger and take a sense of what's the personality of the place. Because there's so many individual people happening at any given time, but there's also an overall feeling to it. And if that place that you get that strong feeling from were a person, what's that person like? And there's no right or wrong. Maybe you hate a place I love, maybe I love a place you hate. It's not about objective truth, it's about subjective reality. What is going on inside that character? Because we can be so interesting when we are wrong, when we feel something so strongly, not because we're absolutely right, but because of what's happened to us up to this point. So I would invite you, as we are coming into autumn now, to see that setting and how not only do the seasons change, but the feelings of the people in that place change too.
You've visited the Writer's Gym with author and coach Dr Rachel Knightley. Production and sound design are by Ashley Lexine, and theme music is by Chris Gregory. To join a Writer's Gym workout online or in London, as a guest or as a member, visit writersgym.com or email thewritersgym@rachelknightley.com.